Alright. John asked, but that's telling me I was too blind. Never had anybody say that to me in my life before, but that's enough. Alright. Heat race number 2 for our Crown Vic. Starting lineup for later tonight. Starting on the wall out of Grantham, New Hampshire, the number 28. Back in with the face down. 5 out of Milford, New Hampshire, Sebastian Genowick. Trevor Micho out of London, Maine, will start the 28 after the third spot. Andrew Ryan, the winner last night of the Star Speedway, and their Crown Vic division starts in the 4th spot. The number 14, Jake Capri, out of Clinton, Connecticut, will bring the 03 out to the 5th spot. Keith Walton out of Statesboro, Massachusetts, for the 4 Junior will start 6th. Tyrese Mello in the number 9 out of Millville, Mass, will start 7th. Christian DeStefano in the 40 Mass will start the 8th spot. All right, let's see if anybody else wants to get the best of down the street here this afternoon. Spin someone out during the heat. The 5-0 got us the traffic citation. That's what I was doing. All right, Matt Johnson tells the Brackham's back. Steve Johnson checked the outside lane. They thought it was the juice going there. Okay, now he's got it. Sorry, these guys are professional race car drivers. I promise they are rack stacked, ready to rock and roll. The high banks of the Hudson Speedway going to put on one extra show later tonight with $1,000 on the line. Come on, the green flag will fly.
So they just finished the first round of racing, the Crown Vic class. It was really competitive. There was actually two separate races that took place. It was really cool. And Yeah, we're going to talk to Sebastian, who I went to a race last year and watched Sebastian race at Star Speedway. I'm not sure how far that is from here. He's here racing today, so we'll talk to him a little bit. So I'm back here with Sebastian again. I hung out with you last year at Star Speedway. Was that last year or was that earlier this year?
Yeah, it was last year, like September, I think.
Yeah, it was kind of cold actually. Today's hot. How are you feeling about today's race? I know you
first practice was good. Second practice was not good. My heat's not good. I'm too loose where I'm starting like wanting to slide in the turn sideways.
Yeah.
So we're trying to combat that, but I don't know how it's going to go in the future. We'll try to change our pressures, but we'll see how that goes in the future.
Yeah.
At worst, I'd come home with a clean car, which would be good, and at best I win $1,000. So, or no, $1,010. They added to the pot.
Oh wow.
A whole $10.
An extra $10.
A lot.
Throw that in the tank. It's pretty cool. But there seems to be more cars here than last year.
Yeah, I mean the class has definitely grown. I think we're like 15, 17 cars here today.
That's pretty good.
Here it's its first ever Crown Vic specific race. We're averaging about 10 to 15 at like Star.
Yeah.
We got like 20 cars at Lee a couple weeks ago, I think. So I'd say this is a good first start, or a good first car count.
It's a really good first car count. Are you racing any more this summer? I know I posted the schedule.
Oh yeah, I might take some races off of Lee just because of schedule conflicts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But here, mainly Star, some Lee, and a little bit of Waterford and Connecticut. I know some of the other guys are racing Seekonk and Mass. My car's too illegal for that track.
Yeah,
And
I seen that actually. I didn't really look into the rules too much,
Yeah.
but
their rules are a little bit different. So if I go out, I know it's going to get DQ'd. So
yeah.
and then the gearing at Stafford Speedway in Connecticut, my gearing's too high for that track, so I'll top out too soon. But they're running them.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the racing today. Yeah, I guess I'll let you get back to your car. We've got a few more races before the Crown Vics get back on the track, right?
Yeah, a few more so we can take a break. It's hot,
Yeah.
especially in the car when you're all in black and all suited up. It's hot.
With the helmet on too.
Yeah,
That's
and then you have the engine heat, transmission heat, drive shaft heat. Everything's just coming up underneath the car into the engine. Into the...
Do you even feel the breeze?
Do what?
Do you even feel the breeze when you drive it? Not at all.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's there are not in this class, but you know, like late models and pro stocks, they have a little thing that scoops out some of the air that when you're driving by and it comes into your helmet.
Yeah.
But that's too high tech for me.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man.
I've thought about buying one of those vests, those frozen vests, but
I've seen that. I know they got the heated ones too for the winter time.
yeah, I gotta buy a Milwaukee one.
Yeah,
That'd come in handy at Claremont in the winter because that was a cold race last year.
Yeah. That's really cool.
So.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad it's warm today because the last time we hung out it was freezing.
It was a little bit cold last time. Not too bad, but a little bit cold. But
Did I see you grew the beard out?
oh yeah, ever since I quit the fire department, my wife's like, grow out a beard, and I'm like, I don't want to.
It's the extra horsepower. That's what
No,
the beard's giving you.
not extra weight for the side. Give me that advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
So I let it grow out, and she enjoys it. Makes her happy. So.
That's awesome. I'll let you get back to your day, man, and I'm looking forward to checking out the rest of the races.
Thanks, man. Enjoy the show.
Yes, sir.
coming out. I'm like, that's not good, and I can see my temps all the way up. So, open, I just see steam coming out. I don't see any water in the reservoir. Obviously, I don't know where it is. It doesn't look like it's leaking from anywhere, but at the same time, I don't know if there's no coolant in it.
That's crazy.
So maybe I will have to drill a little up and smoke.
Just a reminder to you fellow drivers, we have a score.
Come back in the pits, and that's what I saw it. It's funny because I started screaming in his car. He's going slow through the pits like he should, and meanwhile, I'm just my temp all the way up. I'm like, go. That was a good race. I had fun.
It was.
I finished like 10th or 11th or whatever. I don't even know where I finished.
That
but
was
I had
fun to watch. That was fun. That was really
Well, I don't know
fun.
who won. I think it was Andrew that won. 14?
Yeah, he was. That car was moving.
Oh, he goes.
Yeah, that car was moving.
So I'm gonna have to drill more holes in possibly, which is fine. It didn't overheat yesterday. It didn't overheat at all to that feature. But it's no big deal. I turned it off. I don't want to drain the battery because it's connected directly to the battery and to a switch to the van back here. Okay. So I just leave it off so that way it doesn't drain it.
Yeah. But it's still working.
Oh yeah, I could hear stuff.
Yeah.
Well, Wade the trucker showed up.
Hi, late.
Yeah, it's still working.
Yeah.
I think it's overfilled in because I had to change the water pump on this the other day, so I must have overfilled it. It was great.
It was.
Those first, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 laps, it was fine, but then I just got too loose.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen you hit the dirt at one point. I think it was over here. Actually.
Oh yeah, turn 4.
Yeah.
Turn 4. Got him real in there. I was like, oh well.
It was fun though.
Yeah, no, that was.
It's a lot different standing behind the fence and then standing where I was and being able to actually see it in person. It's like
And this is like the VIP spot basically.
pretty much.
So I get here early so I can get in one of these spots and watch all the all the other races.
Yeah.
But no, one piece. I mean, that's the only issue. No big deal. Let it cool off. Load on the trailer after. So